What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to one of my score claiming videos, the seasonal not scoreboard. We are rank 100. We have our 2,500 tickets. It's the Gone Fission season 21. Lots of goodies, a lot based off of fishing, and I have not been able to appropriately decorate my camp because I haven't claimed any of these goodies. There's a lot of goodies that are, again, obviously based off of fishing, and with this upcoming update in 76 that's going to relax building restrictions, being able to, I don't know, float, merge, or do anything like that to get a little bit more creativity in the camp, I'm absolutely looking forward to. If you're checking out one of these videos for the first time, I do things a little bit differently. I like to wait until I'm about 100 score and then try to claim everything, see what I can get with my 2,500 tickets. If I'm able to make a pass and then get a majority of things that I want, and then as I continue to build towards 150 in the season, and I go for those bonus pages and all that other good stuff, when I get to this point, then I'm going to be looking at picking up some extra atoms, who knows, maybe even some superb bait. Good news is we've been able to catch last month's axolotl with either common or improved bait. I think it was improved bait. I've been able to catch other challenges with common and improved bait, so superb bait will make the fish bite that much quicker, but good news is we're still able to catch stuff with what we have. I was actually worried at the beginning of the season, considering the superb bait was in the claims over here, if I was going to be able to catch the goodies, and well, luckily enough I have. I still need to catch July's axolotl, but that'll be next. And without further ado, let's start claiming. Let's look at all the goodies. And be sure to let me know what your favorite claims from this season, and even previous seasons, especially if it goes good with our fishing over here. But let's start off with the hanging dollfish. I don't know if I'm ever going to place that. I feel like that's just something gimmicky I want for the sake of things. The hanging fish net I'm absolutely going to use. The ruby reel rod, we might need to change the skin on our fishing rod. Again, the superb bait. Finally got that now. Hooked fish flare. My rod has been just stock Steve. It's looked it looks exactly like it did with the first day this update came out. I haven't added any other custom bobbers or anything yet, so reeling, prefix reeling. Gonna grab that. I'm basically going around claiming everything unless it's power armor. I don't really need nuclear key cards like that. I'd rather save those 20 for something else. Fisher Vault Boy player icons. This is one of those icons that I'm probably never going to use, but I like to add to my collection. Atoms, of course. So the whole page, or first page, claimed except the nuclear key cards. That's good. I also like to kind of look at these seasonal claims and see, okay, if each page I'm claiming a majority of things, or if I'm able to claim everything in one page initially, that means these pages clearly have some value to them, right? One would hope. Baskets of dead fish. A lot of these goodies are going to be going straight on my little dock that I'm working on for fishing and all that. Next to Ohio River Adventures. The Spitfire paint, the Ripper. So it's funny because I don't really use the Ripper like that, but if I ever wanted to mess around, I feel like I should get this paint. I'm going to skip on it for now though. Alright, hanging buoys. Those are familiar if you played, was it Fallout 4? I forget if that was in the stock game or if that was one of the DLC that introduced the hanging buoys. I'm pretty sure even the baskets of dead fish come from Fallout 4. Fishbone flare, why not? Probably not going to use that like my squirrel flare. Trawler, okay. Fish and trawler like this is RS, alright, let's go. 200 atoms. A Gone Fission hat. I love me and my hats. And so page 2 is the first page that I went through. Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't claim the Ripper. Again, all but one. These are good statistics in my opinion. If I want to claim everything here, you know, it doesn't seem like there's really any power armor. I also don't look at these until I have 100 in the score not board. And yeah, there's, am I mistaken? There's no power armor this season? Wow. It's almost like they focused on the season and the theme itself as opposed to just coming up with the 47th color that you can paint your power armor. Wow. Wow. Alright, back to page 3. Alright, Fish of Appalachia, yes. Posters are all me. Seaweed stash box. I can't remember if you're given a drowned stash box from doing the fishing daily, but we'll claim it. We'll claim it. Old Greg would claim it. You know what I'm saying?
Hi there.
Alright, sturdy. Let's pick that up. The Gatling gun, I'm going to pass on the score booster, 3. We'll put that towards next season. The snorkel goggles is free. Free is for me. And then, of course, the atoms. Alright, so again, all but 1. The light ally Dottie. I haven't seen Dottie in Appalachia yet. But a ghoul scientist that looks maybe a little mad, I'm here for it. We know all about the mad scientist vibes. DSSBNUD poster. I don't know what that's supposed to stand for. Let's buy it though. We like posters. Paranoid Theorist. I wonder if you can like combine certain things and get like a tinfoil hat and then call it like Paranoid Conspiracist? That's probably not going to be one. Paranoid Theorist. Put a tinfoil hat on Dottie. The fish are watching. They're mechanical. Alright, let's get some atoms. I don't know what this is. What is this? What do you think they're called? Why do you think they're called a school of fish? Because they're always learning. Badumts. DSSBNUD. Desbanud? I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. Spitfire paint for the pepper shaker. I can't remember if I have a pepper shaker paint just to keep it from like getting scrapped or something like that when I'm interacting with workbenches or even the script machine. I'll come back to this one. This will be one of those that we'll have to reassess. Shirts, jeans, clothes, any of that, I would claim. If we could place more mannequins in our camps or shelters, I would probably display just a bunch of random outfits that I've liked throughout the years. Dirty Pond? That's so cool. So you can just place it on like a flat little bit of area, it raises it up, and then it makes it look like there's naturally water there. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any of these. This is like, even if we're already however far into the season, I haven't noticed a lot of people placing these. I don't know if everybody's in the same boat and we're all just kind of waiting for the next season so we can build stuff with, you know, less restrictions, or if, who knows, people are at their camp budget and they're like, hey Bethesda, if you want me to place all these new items, you should probably give me some more camp budget, right? The true end game boss. Alright, we're claiming everything here. We're claiming everything on this page. Looks like a great page to claim. This is the first page I'm claiming everything. Triple threat. And it's trumpets? Is that what it is? Triple threat trumpet? Fake taxidermy mermaid. Oh my god. The taxidermy things are interesting, but I don't understand why they have the, what is it called? The giant sloth thing? I think it starts with an M. Megalonyx? The Megalonyx and how much it weighs, and I know this is like a separate but similar item. This isn't going to have like weight in your stash the same way, but like if we're going to do taxidermy things, I think that'd be cool. Just treat it like Animal Crossing. Give me the skeleton of everything that's in the game, Yaoguais, mole rats, you know, and then just put them on display after you collect enough pieces. That'd be kind of cool. Not related, but I think it was the game The Surge was like Dark Souls in space. You had to like chop off limbs of creatures to then get their armor and then build a set. It'd be kind of interesting if it's like target a Yaoguai's like left arm, and then after it's destroyed and like really broken, if you then kill the creature, maybe there's a small percentage of dropping that. I don't know. Going on a tangent here, but as I start to see these taxidermy things, I wonder how we can introduce those into even further mid to end game stuff, collections and stuff. Alright, page 6, free atoms. I'll take it. Poseidon arm wrestling machine. So it says test your strength. Does it tell you what it gives you? Because I understand other machines that are similar might give you charisma instead of strength. So am I really testing my strength or am I testing my charisma? Yeah, it doesn't tell you what it gives you. Grant a temporary stat boost. Cool, which one? I'll take it. Icebreaker. Icebreaker has been breaking bosses. I don't know if they're fixed yet, but I've seen multiple videos of like people fighting a Scorch Beast Queen or a Mole Rat Titan, and then all of a sudden they're moving like, you know, 23 times the speed. Sugar-free Nuka Shine. I'm gonna pass on that. Gone Fission photo frame. I'm not a big fan of the photo frames, but for some reason I like this one. It's a little fish in the corner. Amphitrite player icon? Sure. I'm over here collecting player icons like Pokemon cards. Spitfire paint. I'm gonna wait. Another mask. Ooh. Not really sure what these records have to do with this season, but I like this. In a weird way, it almost reminds me of like The Sims. In The Sims, if you're able to put up like posters, I feel like it has a very similar vibe. Claim all the vinyls. Fish Pop player icon. I know I was saying I was collecting icons like Pokemon cards. I might not grab that one, even though it's only 10 items, which means I will grab before the season's up, just not. I'm trying to prioritize my stuff. We don't have infinite tickets, right? Goo letter kit. Hold on now. Slime time gross. Okay. Great for Halloween. Neon light signs. Yes, please. Bottle cutler or clutter set. I thought it said cutlery. So we were talking about this on stream. The way I look at it is the display cases, the checkerboard display case that lets you place something on your, you know, whatever, your surface area of tables, shelf, whatever the case is, and then you merge it in there and you don't see the checkerboard and it looks nice and neat and clean. We're talking about how ever since Bethesda's introduced the checkerboards, my theory is that considering they have so much information in and analytics available to them from the game and how we play, I look at it as each season they get to see, alright, what are people putting in their camps that's taking up stash space, and how can we just turn it into an item that takes up camp budget instead of stash space. And I feel like that's exactly what they're doing, especially with the camps that have, like, I have a couple of camps that display various alcohols within the, like, I don't know if it's like a wine rack, but like it has, you know, moonshine, rum, all that good stuff. And if I didn't have to, like, those are just in a display case already, but next to them I also have loose bottles standing around that were merged. So now if all of them can be either in a display case or a separate item, now that's not gonna, the one that's in the display case is gonna take from stash space. The one that's just gonna be like this, standing on the table, is gonna be taking up camp space. Maybe there's a way to do both. So instead of that, like, whatever it is, the wine bottle rack, instead of putting alcohol in there, maybe you can just put these in there and it'll save you space. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, each season that they have things like this, they're calling it clutter. Pay attention. Like in previous seasons, we got ammo clutter that you're able to put, and that's a little different than what I'm kind of referencing. But, you know, anything from clean fans, a clean toaster, all those things that they've added, that's from us collecting them in the world and then displaying them. It's almost like Bethesda's like, people want to display these. What if we give them in their, you know, give them as a reward in the seasonal claim? Also, everything but one on that last page. Everything but the fish icon. Display fish hooks? What does that look like? Can you actually put fish on them? Oh, that's how it works. Yeah, I don't know if I've just not visited as many camps as well this season, but of the camps that I've visited, like the ones that I visit that are in mainland aren't really going for the fish camps, but the ones that I've gone along the rivers, like, they're actually making an effort. But I haven't seen too many of the new seasonal stuff being used, which really makes me wonder, are people in the same thought process as me? Like, I don't want to place anything until next season. There's a lot of goodies to place. Jitterbell player icon. I don't know why, but I like this. Like, I didn't want the last icon, but I like this one, and I'm not going to use either. Alright, Adams is for me. A free Gone Fission neon sign. Hell yeah. Mystery magazines. I don't open these. I keep these and I put them to the side. We had glowing bobbleheads introduced, and if you had mystery bobblehead boxes in your stash, you were able to, like, find a couple of them. That was nice. Fishing rod. Baby rattler or bobber mod. What? This amazing. Just have a rattler bobbing up and down. Alright, and then the cannery. People were talking about the cannery. Does it tell you what you can? Am I gonna make, I don't know, I guess you wouldn't do canned meats too? Is that what it is? I have no idea. So let's get that cannery, and that is the second page that we claimed everything on. I still got 800 tickets to go. Feeling confident. Taxidermy, shark jaw, again, all these taxidermy things that they're adding. Shark tooth flare. I feel like everybody maybe in their life had a necklace with a shark tooth on it. I don't know, just me? Alright, the grenade bobber mod, I might even use this one. Chainsaw Vault Girl, free is for me. Caps, oh, I normally give my spiel of, hey, make sure you're not too close to Cap. or anything like that before you start claiming these, that lump sum all at once might put you over. I think I'm going to be just shy of hitting 40k. Houseboat Survival Tent. I've seen this one. This is the one that I've seen a couple times, and I like the, like, it's not too much bigger than the other tents, but it's situated just right that it feels like, I don't know, it feels much bigger than the other ones, I think. More spacious when you have multiple people. Like, you finish a queen, you go to place your camp, you got 6 people in your tent with you, all trying to do different things. I feel like this one actually is a pretty decent size. The pagoda, I think, is also a good one for that, because it's open, you don't feel cramped. It's not like you're going in the, what is it, the Enclave. I think the Enclave tent was one of the first tents that had all 3, the stash, ammo, and scrap. And then it has like the grill and somewhere to sleep. That one sometimes gets cramped. Sardine can, you know? Alright, shark tooth flare, why not? We'll do it for the nostalgia. The Spitfire paint on the chainsaw. I wish it would say chainsaw / auto axe if it was like a, you know, one for all. We'll come back to that one. Let's get a Loch Ness Monster, please and thank you. Keep them dinosaurs coming. Some more posters. The lily pad platforms, I'll take. Some lunchboxes. I'm going to pass on the lunchboxes. 5 for 15 is a pretty good deal compared to what you would pay at the end. But I can visit Sam daily and turn in, you know, bullion and gold, all that stuff. Gold bullion treasury notes. I'll pass on the Tesla cannon. Atoms, absolutely. Another vinyl, and then angler. Alright, so with the remaining almost 500 tickets left, can I pick up everything in this page and the bonus page? Let's see. So first I want to claim the framed wall art. I'm a big fan that we went from each season having a different poster of different proportions, you know, width, height, and all that, to a finally consistent wall art. I don't know, part of me would even want it to be maybe a little bit smaller so you can actually display 21 seasons worth of stuff on a wall, but I like that, again, that they've gone consistent with these. Posters, vinyl frames, and all that, and icon. I like this icon. I don't know why, but I like it. Oh, more clutter. Okay, so the first one was what? The unopened ones, and this is like the open ones, maybe? Because it looked like the rum had the cap on it before. Actually, what they should do is make this a target practice thing too, right? It's not just clutter, but it's something that you can actually shoot. And we've been given, what was it, 3 different targets to shoot? The golf ball, and then the other 2 items that slip my mind right now. Fishy Stein and the seaweed scrap box. This bulb bobber mod thing looks like a lot for me, I'm not gonna lie. Unless it lights, does it light up the? No. It'd be cool if you could see it like actually in the water. Maybe it does light up. I'll come back to that one. Definitely not in a rush. You can only use 1 bobber at a time, and considering I've used the same one since the beginning of fishing came out, I don't think we're gonna be hurting too much. Sea Serpent statue is 100% going to be the first thing I claim. But just to do some quick math, if I was to claim this Sea Serpent statue and the houseboat, or sorry, not the houseboat, but the Bloodletter kit, that's already 310 right there. Which means I know that I can't get really anything else here, except maybe the bobber or something. The good news is, we still got plenty of time to finish the season, right? So what I'm going to do with my bonus page, I'm going to pick up the Sea Serpent, the pieces over here, so I can place it kind of how I want over there. I imagine it's 3 different pieces. Head, let's say middle, and then tail. Unless it just places generically at the same I don't know. If you thought there weren't enough cryptids in Appalachia, yeah, for real. I wish their descriptions and their imagery were better. I really do. Bethesda put me in charge of it. I'll turn the Atom Shop and the seasonal pages into an IKEA, where somebody can walk through and actually see what the hell they're getting, instead of like, oh, I wonder if this is 3 different pieces. Oh, no information? Cool. You know? Bloodletter kit, we already know what that is. And the last one that I will claim, I'll make it the player icon. I've been enjoying fishing, I've been doing it lightly. I will say some people probably burnt themselves out in the first week or so, and I hope you didn't, whoever's checking out the video now. Fish at your own pace. My approach has kind of been, hey look, there's a bunch of seasonal challenges, but the daily quest takes me to a bunch of different regional challenges, not seasonal challenges. So when I go to catch something in a specific region, it'll eventually happen because I'm sent there, and if I get lucky enough. Again, it's just the same cycle of I try to warn people, whether it's Fashnot, whether it's any event that you're going to run for a week, 2 weeks, or new content, don't burn yourself out. The game's not going anywhere. Is it really worth catching all the snaxolotls and then wanting to jump off immediately after? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, so we got all these bonus resources and other things that we can get in another 50 score ranks. I think it was a pretty full season right here in terms of all the things that I've claimed. From the first page all the way to the bonus page, I've claimed just about everything, or like let's say -1. A lot of goodies that I can display at my camp. A new crazy ghoul scientist ally to join me. Some new icons, some new bobbers and other things. I have to check out this survival tent. This is gonna be my new survival tent. You see me repping in Appalachia. Alright, well I will say good luck guys on the rest of your seasons. And let's see, yeah, 30k. We didn't hit cap. We got 10 superb bait to spend, and then again you're able to pick up more superb bait on the bonus pages, so continue to work towards that. Good news is you don't need superb bait to catch anything. You can do it with common. For the ones that can't use common, you can use it with improved. It's just going to take a little bit of time. And then again, as the next update in 76 comes out, one of my camps that's over here by Ohio River Adventures, I'm going to have a whole new approach. If it's relaxed building, if it's we can merge, if we can do all that good stuff. I have a lot of ideas. I just hope they really drop the camp budget so we can place a lot more things, display a lot more things. I mean, look at all the different stuff that I have from previous seasons. It's like I'm going through storage and all my stuff I gotta, we gotta place them somewhere. We gotta find somewhere to put them. But I want to say thank you for checking out the video if you made it this far. Thank you for supporting everything I got going on. Check out the link in the description for the Twitch stream and other goodies that we got going on. If you're on Xbox, you want to join us throughout the week, you're more than welcome. If you're not on Xbox, if you're playing on a different platform, I like to tell people conversations are still cross-platform, right? So feel free to share your experiences, your 76 adventures with us. And definitely looking forward to the next update. New season, new camp building approach and all that goodness. Definitely looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. But again, I want to say thank you guys for supporting what I got going on here. Keep an eye out for more videos. As more content drops for 76, I'll absolutely be covering it. If any changes to legendary crafting or anything like that, we'll do some testing. We'll science that out together. But until next time, take it easy, everybody.